Hi, I'm Zekiah Blackburn at Sunreed Instruments and Sunreed Center. I'm here to demonstrate our various choices in harmonic sets that will help grow and benefit your practice. Using harmonic sets is an extraordinarily good choice to make because the harmonic sets are based in our musical scale and the harmonic structure is based in that harmonic structure of life, what you might know of as the sacred geometries. But even modern science has shown that using the harmonic musical scale creates a natural, inherent response of wellness, of feeling goodness, beauty, joy, and so forth. Our neurological system responds inherently to it. I like to say that listening to a harmonic set is like smelling a rose. And you could do that yourself just right now. Imagine what a rose smells like. Just drink it in as if you were holding one now. Drink in that essence, that aroma, and how does your body respond? It relaxes and opens. It goes into a really beautiful state of experiencing the beauty of that rose. And that's what the harmonic structure does. It follows the basic geometric patterns and mathematical proportions that arise throughout all of life, all of nature. Modern science and math are based upon those principles of math and geometry. And our musical system obeys the same structure of math that is within the sacred geometries. So in this set that I just played, I'm playing a fourth octave C, a fourth octave E, a fourth octave G, and a fifth octave high C. And I'll go through all of this more as I explain all the different choices. So we also offer this in the key of A set. And we can actually create a set of bowls in any frequency or pitch that you want in general, at least as long as it's in the sizes and pitches that crystal bowls are available in. But we offer this in the key of A also. Just for convenience and your listening pleasure, we're using the C bowl set. You can start with one bowl of your own choice. Perhaps you already have a bowl. Call our staff who are experts in understanding the mathematical relationships of sound, and they can match your bowl with the structure of harmonic that you want. If you want one additional bowl, maybe you want to add a musical third, which in this case is the C and E. Or maybe you want what's called the perfect fifth, which musicians all around the world have a great understanding of and respect for because of the beauty that it tends to enhance in the listeners. The perfect fifth, in this case, a C and G. How do you feel when you hear that? And then add the high C to it. Or add the E, G, and high C to the low C. And if you wanted a fifth bowl, then what we recommend is the fourth note of the scale, the F in this case. It's in this case, it kind of feels a little darker. It kind of brings you back inside. This is what I call a circle of sound created by this harmonic structure. Starting with the low C, the musical third, the E, the musical fifth, the G, and the musical octave, the high C. This creates what I call a circle of sound. It's like a nest or cocoon, and then you come back to that perfect fourth, the F in this case, and it brings you in to kind of center and ground you. I'm going to do that again and just let you listen, playing the C, E, G, and high C, then coming back to the F. Maybe I want to step down from that and ground back in the C root. This is related to the root chakra according to the musical system of the chakras. So you can choose just the two bowls, the C and G in this case, though we can start at any fundamental note. And it can be a note that you already have, so you don't have to buy the two bowl set. will match it to create the fifth. Or you get the 3-bowl set with the E. Or again, add the C for the 4th bowl. In this case, these bowls are tuned to the 432 spectrum of sound. I really like both 440 and 432. And in fact, I'm a musician that studied and worked with musicians from around the world, and I can tune to any bass frequency and be perfectly happy because it's the sound and music coming out that I respond to. But 432 is a very popular set and for very good reasons, and that's what we have out here today for you. But we have different tunings available, and again, we can tune to the bowl you already have, which may be in a different tuning frequency altogether. So taking this set, no matter which you use, I'm just going to intuitively play these. Take the set that appeals to you. And it's really important, listen to headphones or quality speakers outside of your computer. Really good quality speakers to help you choose what really feels right, what resonates with you, because that is the best way to make a choice that's going to serve you in your practice, whether it's personal or professional. If you have other musical instruments that you're working with, then it's always important to consider tuning to 440, because most musical instruments are tuned to 440. And some musical instruments, like a piano for instance, it's very difficult to change the tuning on, while a keyboard is very easy to change into either pitch frequency you might choose. But this is 432. I'm going to demonstrate just a few, 3 or 4 of the bowls, and just imagine that you're in practice with me. So come into a restful posture. And this is what I would recommend you suggest to your client or to a group that you're working with. Come into a restful posture and just notice your breath. Just notice the cycle of breathing. Breathing in, breathing out, and allow your cycle to kind of deepen and become more restful. And then engage the sounds with that restful breathing. It can be just one bowl at a time. Just feel into the sound. Perhaps really work with a sigh of release on the out breath. Giving your client a way to really let go of tension or emotions they may be holding. That may be why they're coming to you, to help resolve some of their inner turmoil, confusion, or chaos. Just letting go. Let the sound carry it away. And at some point, just come adding another bowl. Just restful, playing in a restful way, really encouraging them to breathe in a restful way. When you feel ready, just adding another bowl. In this case, I'm going to move up to that G bowl. And each of these sets come with 2 of our magic mallets, so you can play 2 bowls at a time very easily. You can go back and just strike that other bowl to keep its sound resonating in the room you're in. Constantly paying attention to your breath, softening, relaxing, deepening the breath. You can continue this as long as you want, and there's no specific order of the sounds you need to create, because the harmonic structure blends with itself no matter what. In fact, if you looked at the waveforms, showing the scientific waveforms of these musical notes, they would engage in a symmetrical pattern. It even follows, you can see maps online or photographs where it looks very much like the unfolding of a nautilus shell. Just the actual musical waves of this system of harmonic notes. They're beautiful to listen to, and they follow that sacred geometry of all nature, of all life. Our math and science are built upon those principles of mathematics. If you're a vocalist or want to try some toning. You can do a simple sound with it. It could be the om or ah sound is always a good one. Have your client sound with you. It gives a means of expressing their inner states. Any sacred chant you know, you can do the entire chant, just adding to what you're already doing. Om Vajraguru Padme Siddhim. Om Vajraguru Padme Siddhim. And again, because these notes are symmetrical in their waveform, you can play them in any sequence. There's not a set pattern of how you need to play them. And you're listening, just developing your listening skill. Do you appreciate, do you love the way that they sound together? Move from one bowl to another, creating a wave pattern within yourself that you're exhilarating in. You're exuding into the room. It's a really beautiful way to do a practice. Call our specialist at sunread.com and we'll help you to align with a practice that works for you, with the right set for the instruments you already have, or where you want to expand. If you want to add to your set of bowls or other instruments, we can create the harmonics and other musical systems with you also to help enhance your practice. When the bowls are well tuned together, that's critical to assisting you in creating the most benefit and efficacy in your practice. And we guarantee the highest quality of tuning that you're going to find. Many blessings in your work.